Hey Eddie. Right. As promised, I've got to do this before my missus comes home because this is her spot. She gets the shits with me having too much space. Let's fix this camera a little bit. Yeah. Right. So this is the car. Now, look, if I was to keep it, I'd probably use the little things you polish your headlights with, just clear that up. I've done that with my other cars. Fortunately, all plastic headlights suffer from that. You know that there. Right. Let's have a look. Oh, look. I will wash that, mate. This is new. Bloody birds. Right. Now, what have we got? Yeah, let's do this first. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do this with one hand, but I most certainly will try. Hang on. Just wait a second, mate. Wait a second. Right, sorry about that. Right, so this is the engine bay. Mate, you can't write a book. You know, if you ask me, is there anything that I'll need to do maintenance, mate, at some point, I don't know, in the next couple of years, I would refresh the brake fluid. It's still fine, nothing wrong with it, but I do it every 3 years. Just wanted to. This is a new battery. I put that in pre-COVID, so it's probably a year, just over a year old, I'd say. I think I recently threw the receipt away because I went past the warranty. Should fix that really, shouldn't I? Okay, that's interesting. Anyway, I'll fix that. Give me something to do, right? So, we should be able to see the water is on the max. It doesn't lose any water. Yeah, so let's see what happens when we start it up. It is cold, right? So there's no trickery here. Look, it is cold as, right? You know, she runs sweet, man. You know, a lot of people usually complain about the Ks. Oh, it's got too many. Well, I used to buy low mileage cars all my life, up until the 2 cars I bought with the lowest miles were the ones that were the poorest in condition. So, you know, they broke down and all sorts of things. Look. That's that. That's the crack, mate. If I had some spare time, I wanted to get a patching kit. Did that for my BMW. Patching kit is just glue and a bit of cloth. I put the cloth underneath that, put some glue, and then join it, and then it sticks and holds it. Mate, yeah, that's unfortunate, but it's there. Lighter works. You got that in Japanese glory. With Google Translate, it's actually quite easy to get to those things, but you know, it gives you rudimentary details on the computer. In the past, when they had analog TV, you could actually run a TV. So if you do decide to put a digital TV tuner in, you can rig that up and you will be able to watch TV when the car is stationary. Let's do this. You do have heated seats. You do have permanent 4x4 and reduced torque, cup holders, nothing there. Electric seats there and there, electric mirrors. Thanks to my son for that. Don't know if you know about these seats. You can push them back down. You can basically tilt them so that you got that proper, you know, Yakuza style. You get air vents in the back, so yeah, the back passengers can get some aircon. I can see somebody moved my mat there, so I'll fix that up. You got the twin tailgate. You got a twin here. Now, one of the things, I think I mentioned it in the ad, the struts don't stay up. There is a bit of rust here. Look, it is what it is. But if you wanted to do something, $59.95 I think is getting the struts changed if it doesn't hold the boot up. All right. Having said that, you do get heaps of storage. This is the map holder from the driver's side. You do get heaps of storage, and I mean heaps. Hang on, how do I do this? I can't do it with one hand, man. But underneath here, there's flaps, small flaps here. You can do this. Come on, hang on. I gotta do it with two hands, mate. Do that. Sorry about that. So yeah, that's controlled from here. And I mean, look, you can really, if you go camping, you can put a mattress in and you can sleep in it straight up. You can. I've never done that, but you can. This doesn't work. They are like hen's teeth. You can get one from Japan, but mate, I have never got one. Car doesn't smoke. It's just steam. You know, that's a fake one, by the way. There's only smoke coming out of that one, not that one. I don't know if when you accelerate and the turbo kicks in, anything happens. I can't tell you. But I think only one of them works. Oh, get back. Right. Can fix that. And again, mate, this is normally I wash my cars, I polish them, I do stuff, but in the interests of time I haven't done that today. Yeah, I can fix that. So look, this is how you can either have it like this, but who wants to sit like that? You pull that little lever and look, beautiful. Let's fix this mat. There are two cup holders here. One, the other one's busted. This is exactly how I bought the car. So I didn't break it, but it's broken. We'll put it back in there. I don't know if you've got kids, but my kids certainly interfere as much as possible with stuff. So let's see. I'll put that in. Oops, leave that with me. It's very difficult doing things with one hand. Look, this works fine. Windows work. Like, mate, whatever I'm telling you is what doesn't work. This here is not a double thing. This is a DVD-ROM they used in Japan for navigation. So yeah, you could always remove it and put a DVD player if you really are that way inclined. Glove box, manual. I'm a sucker for manuals, man. I find when I get something, I need to have a manual. You got proper Tiptronic, and you got radio cassette player. You got climate control. What else do we get? Look, other than that, it's an honest car, man. Yes, it has wear and tear. Yes, it has quite a few Ks on it. But I can tell you with relative certainty, she won't let you down. And look. Right. Now let me see how I can close that boot. Wait. I know I'll drop my phone and then I'll be really upset. One of the things, I don't know about the R34s, but being a JDM, the quality here, look, like it's not your stereotypical Nissan you get here in Australia. no sunroof, and honestly I don't want a sunroof anymore. And mate, this is it. That's the other thing. Usual problem, the airbag lights flashing. There's a couple of things it could be. I've never bothered fixing it. Yeah, but again, now I can tell you the temperature never ever moves from there. If ever it moves, you have a problem, but you don't have a problem. Oh, I don't have a problem. I do have the lighter for here. I don't really charge my phone because I think it cripples the battery, so let's put that in there. Hang on. And the car holds, man. Let's see. Tell you what, maybe I should just take it out for a spin and see what happens, huh? Alright, let's see if we can do that. Alright, let's see. Let's see, man. I'll put my belt on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was something from my selfie stick. Uh-oh. Got it? Come on. Sorry, man. It's a little adjustment screw for my selfie stick I've dropped, and I want to pick it up because if it... No! Alright, I'll do that later. Anyway, being Japanese, when you reverse, it's actually quite handy, you know. At first I thought, this is a gimmick. But I don't know, I kind of got used to it. It does have an immobilizer, and I do have two keys for it. One of the keys does not have the lock-unlock thing in it. But the other one does. None of the two little immobilizer chips that you have to carry with you. One of them is a bit flaky, so that one is the one that's the spare one, if you will. So what I'll do is I'll go around the block. So we'll do that. Let's go. Oops. Too quick. So the car really does haul ass, man. Considering it's 1.8 tons. Let's see if I can go up here. Let's see if we can go up here and do that. So you'll see when I turn left, you see, when I turn right, it doesn't. So if there are two things, if you asked me, will I need to do anything about this car to drive it, you know, as if it's new? The only two things I would recommend is have a look at what does the noise. I think it's a wheel bearing, but man, straight up, I've had the car now for 5 years. It never got any worse. I don't know. I think it's a left wheel bearing. This is what it feels like to me. CV joints are fine. Nothing cracked. No boots cracked. No knocking when you turn lock to lock. You know, it's solid. Brakes are pretty good, pretty strong. Hang on. So I don't know what the 0 to 100 is, but I think it's about 7.8. I was once on Pittwater Road, and mate, I'm minding my own business because, mate, I'm a dad, right? I'm in the dadmobile, and I got a guy in a white Porsche coming in from the bus lane, and I thought to myself, you know what? Just because you come on the bus lane, I'm not going to make it easy for you, so I floored it. Now, I'm in no way suggesting that my car is faster than a Porsche, but all I can tell you, we shifted off the lights and the guy's realizing he needs to really step on it to get away. So Yeah, I gave him a run for his money. It's quite nice because it's a sleeper, you know. Seat belts have got pre-tensioners. They work. Sometimes they pin you in your seat. You gotta unlock the ignition to free them up. And man, this is it. This is it. You got a foot brake down there. So you push it in and you push it out. Okay, just like the Mercs. And you got electric mirrors. Look. And yes, they work. In fact, the funny thing is, the BMW ones I've had stopped working a lot before these things stopped working. So let me just get it out of the way before my missus comes in. She gets the shits with me. Mate, my missus always gets the shits with me. But I suppose I understand. I've got so many cars. And look, that's the 6. Right. Yes, the seat's working. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Yes, the seats are working. Hang on. Contact. Trust me, it's working. I'll show you. I have to do it with 2 hands. That one's working. That one's probably easier for me to do. That one needs a clean, and this one there. Get in. There we go. Sorry. There we go. Done. So, look. It is what it is. It's a $3,000 car. But mate, you get things in it that you'd never have in another car. Petrol consumption wise, mate, in the city, if you race people, probably going to get about 300 clicks out of a tank. This is a tank I had when I went to the Central Coast. I've got 390 and I still have just under a half. So, meanwhile, temperature, still alright. Mate, this is it. I will upload the video. I had a think about it, and one of my things is whenever I sell anything, I want the person that buys it to want to own the car, and then I'm happy to meet halfway in, between what I had in mind and what you have in mind. So anyway, and look, even after you bought the car, if you call me up one day and you said, man, I've got this came up, I will tell you everything I know about it, everything you need to do. Full transparency, then that way I sleep at night and you know what you're getting. So just keep in mind that's not there. Frankly, I think I need a whole new door panel. I tried to fix it in the past, so I used the good old gaffer tape. It didn't really work, so there you go. Door locks, auto windows. Unlike my Suzuki, or my father-in-law's Suzuki, where the auto only works on the way down. Other than that, it is what it is. Let me know what you think, man. All good. Catch you later. Thank you.